my, someone's in a hurry. Well, I didn't dare to hope.
Where's Bucky's houseboat?
Where's Bucky's what?
Where does Bucky keep his houseboat? Park it. Anchor it. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? A place that has a lot of boats?
Marina.
Yeah, that's right. Marina. Where is it?
There's lots of marinas in the vicinity, but the last I heard, I think Bucky was keeping his houseboat on the Jersey side of the Hudson, just south of the George Washington Bridge. The only reason I paid attention is because that's where Ginger Pace used to keep her houseboat.
Who?
Oh, just an old friend. Will you tell me why you care where Bucky parks his houseboat?
Yeah, well, I gotta go there. I'm scared I'm gonna get lost. Is there more than one marina, south of the bridge?
Why don't you come in, dear?
I can't come in. I don't have time. I gotta go.
Come in, or I won't give you directions.
Okay, don't play games with me, okay? This is very important.
Will you please tell me why you find it necessary to visit Bucky's houseboat?
Because Patty is there with her.
Who is her?
Who is her? Her is your sister Faith, and Bucky's being so mean to me. He hung up the phone on me.
Wait, just stop and begin again, will you? How do you know that Pat and Faith are on Bucky's houseboat?
Okay. Bucky calls me up about 10 minutes ago to tell me that Angel Nieves is better. Also to tell me that he took Pat out to the houseboat so Pat could get away. Pat fell asleep. Now, Bucky's just pretending that he's there alone with Pat, but I found out that Faith is there. Now, the thing that really gets me angry is that Bucky won't let me talk to Pat, and he won't bring Pat back to the house, and I really can't stand anymore because I know Faith arranged the whole thing.
Wait a minute. Faith has no designs on your husband.
Oh, yeah, that's what you know.
Yeah, that's what I know. There's no cause for alarm if Bucky's with Pat and Faith. Of course, unless you suspect an orgy of some kind, but knowing my sister as well as I...
Why are you making fun of me? Roger, I don't think you know how scared I am.
As a matter of fact, I think I do, honey.
Please just be nice to me, okay? Just be my friend.
I am your friend. That's why I'm suggesting to you that you may be overreacting just a hair. Here. Wipe your nose.
Thank you. It's just that your older sister steals my husband away, and I'm just afraid that Faith is going to do the same thing with Pat.
Honey, Pat is asleep.
Pat is asleep just because Bucky says he's asleep? Now, your sister has my husband out in the middle of the Hudson somewhere on a houseboat. I'm not going to let her get away with that. Roger, please, just drive me out there.
No.
What?
No, I will not drive you down to the marina.
Why not?
Because I think the best thing for you and for Faith is just to ignore the whole situation.
I'm supposed to ignore your true blue, sweet little goody-goody sister who's trying to take my husband away from me? I'm not going to let her ruin my marriage, and the only person I have to turn to is you.
Why, we are in a melodramatic frame of mind, aren't we?
Don't pretend that you wouldn't like that to happen, okay?
No, and I also won't pretend that I'd hate to see you make a fool of yourself. Now, why don't you just sit down, have a drink, relax, and talk...
Oh, yeah, you wish. I'm going over that marina, and I'm going to see my husband get off that boat.
And how do you propose to get there?
Well, since my dearest friend is not going to help me, I'm going to take a taxi. Thank you very much. Good night.
Yes?
Can I borrow $20? Because if you don't give it to me, I'll have to write a check at Ryan's, and I don't... Don't laugh at me. I don't think that's funny. Thank you.
Bon voyage.
takes a special kind of person to survive in Salem.
Come and get me!
Lately, most of them can't.
No one in Salem is safe.
Don't miss a hair-raising second.
You want me, don't you?
I want to be yours in every way.
Days of Our Lives, tonight at 7. SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps. Tonight on SoapNet.
I never had a friend like you before.
First Love.
What is it?
Take it, put it on. It's said that if two people pledge to be true to each other and drop their rings in the water, they'll be bonded forever.
First Kiss.
We're supposed to seal it with a kiss.
And a week you'll always remember. Watch One Life to Live tonight at 9, only on SoapNet.
Did you hear? There's a new in-home test from Estroven for menopause.
Oh, please. I'm not ready for menopause yet.
Didn't you say that you were having mood swings?
Well, yeah.
Been feeling irritable?
Sometimes.
Getting hot flashes?
Is that what that was?
Take the Estroven Menopause Monitor test. It tells you where you are with menopause. It's quick, it's so easy, and it's 99% accurate.
I'll take it.
Take the new Estroven Menopause Monitor test and take the mystery out of menopause, only from the makers of Estroven.
It would be a relief to know.
Introducing Kenmore refrigerators with pure ultimate water filtration. No one else has it. A built-in pure water filter gives you bottled water quality through the door. And that includes ice, too. In short, Kenmore brings your family a better drink of water. So come in today and ask about Kenmore with Pure. Kenmore, ideas for the good life. Only at Sears.
Life is a work of art. Unless you have allergy eyes. Itchy, red, watery. You may need an allergy eye drop. Call now to get a free trial offer and a $10 rebate on a prescription medication that can treat all your eye allergy symptoms. Patanol. Just one drop in each eye twice a day. In minutes, you start to feel relief. There's a low incidence of headache, burning, or stinging. Wait 10 minutes before putting in contact lenses. So call this number today for an informative booklet and a $10 rebate. See your doctor about a free trial offer. Patanol Solution. Call now for fast relief of all your eye allergy symptoms. Ask your doctor about adding a drop. Patanol. Relief is in sight.
Hi.
It's all right. You don't have to look so sad, and you don't have to think about what you're going to tell me tonight.
What do you mean, there's good news?
Yes. Angel's fever's dropped. All his vital signs have improved. And Dr. Carter says he thinks he's got the infection under control.
That is terrific. That is just terrific. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's good enough.
Well, I tried to call you, but your office said that you were in court.
Yeah, we caught those two guys we were looking for. We arraigned them in court this morning.
Oh, so it's good news for everybody, huh?
Yeah, especially for Angel. Also for Pat Ryan. Is he around?
No, he's off duty. And so is Dr. Carter. He called me just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know, I was asleep when the whole thing happened. They decided to let me rest and to wake up to the good news.
How you feeling now, huh?
I'm so excited. You know, I have so much energy. I could work all night.
Great.
Which is probably good because I may just have to.
Oh, yeah? How come?
You know, I've been taking extra shifts so I could be with Angel when he was sick.
Oh.
And now that he's well, you know, I can say that for the first time and know that it's going to happen. When my brother is well, he is going to need nursing. And I'm trying to get enough money so I can stay home and be with him.
Yeah, I understand that. Gee, so you're not going to be off work till midnight, huh?
No, why? Is there something wrong?
Oh, no, it's no problem at all. It's just, well, I was going to take you out and buy you some dinner and a couple of beers, you know, to celebrate.
You're so kind to me.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with kindness. I really enjoy your company. I mean, you've been What I'm trying to say is, you know, you've gone through some pretty hairy situations this last month or so. You've been accused of theft. You darn near lost your job. You've had to stand by when you didn't know whether Angel was going to live or die. You've had to do this all on your own. You haven't had anybody to tell you how terrific you are. You should. Because you are.
Thank you for that.
Hey, you're not going to cry, are you?
No. It's just so nice to hear those things. And it's nice to know that you think them. I'm sorry I can't go to dinner with you tonight.
Oh, that's all right. We'll wait till Angel gets better and you're a little less tired and we'll go out boom, 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 we'll have a night on the town. Okay?
I'll look forward to it. Bob, can I ask your opinion about something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I know from reading some books in the lounge that meningitis can cause some damage. You know, the patient can survive, but not fully recover. Do you know what I mean?
You mean brain damage?
Yes. And if that should happen to Angel, would Dr. Carter really be honest with me?
Oh, yeah, sure, I think so.
So everything's all right then?
Could I ask you one question, Alicia?
Sure.
Well, as I understand it, I think that you think that Pat Ryan is responsible for what happened to Angel. Now, is that right?
Well, if Dr. Ryan had diagnosed meningitis at the beginning, Angel would have gotten all the medicine that he needed, and now he would be well.
Right.
But Dr. Ryan was tired, and he made a mistake. I mean, nobody could argue with that. But what I would like to think right now is that Angel is going to fully recover, and I can forget the whole thing. I don't want to cause trouble for Dr. Ryan. I just don't want any trouble for any of us.
Right.
Is everything okay?
All secure. Got a good spot. It's out of the current, but far enough from the shore so you get the sense of being on the water. Even though we are at anchor. Oh, thanks.
I feel like we've been picked up and set down in space. We're timeless and pressureless and all alone.
You like?
I like being here with you and Rip Van Winkle. I'm not so sure how I'd feel about it if I were by myself.
You gotta be very careful about that. You're lying on deck, relaxed in the sun. No demands, no noise, nobody depending on you. And you think you want to stay that way for the next 50 years of your life. In the sun, in the quiet, and in your own company. And then it turns on you. The sun starts going down. And you feel like you're on the outside of the world, looking in. And that you're not connected to anything or anybody. You never were and you never will be. And you're not alone anymore. You're lonely. I don't come out here much by myself anymore.
I don't like to think of you as not connected with anyone.
Well, I don't either, but I'm afraid it's true sometimes.
And yet you're surrounded by people every day.
Oh, I don't think that proves much anything.
No, of course not.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to get worried about feeling isolated. I blamed it on money, being an only child. And then I decided it was because I was shy. But I think the honest truth is that I'm lazy.
Yeah. Making real contact with someone else is not easy.
You're telling me?
I don't know. My problem was that when I finally realized that I was ready to do that, and then figured out how to go about it, the other person wasn't available anymore.
Oh, I think I know a little bit about that.
It's been a long time since you were in love with me, Bucky.
I love you now.
I know you do. And I'm glad you do. But it is different. I've got the distinct impression that you're interested in Alicia Nieves.
Who is interested in Bob Reed, which is the story of my life. This is an extremely depressing conversation.
Sorry.
Oh, maybe I ought to try calling up Delia again.
Now talk about depressing.
Yeah, I don't want to move anyway.
Stay there. Actually, I could call and say that we're all in New Jersey and that we'll be back home very soon as Patty wakes up.
Sounds pretty good.
Only he'd have to pay for it for weeks. You know, he'd sleep till morning if we let him.
I wish we could. We can't. What do you say I just call up Delia and tell her the truth? He's exhausted, he's still dead to the world, and we want to let him sleep straight through.
I think
We'll
that's
drop him off.
sensational.
You wouldn't mind bunking in here?
No, of course not. It'd be blissful. I wouldn't have to climb the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, KL55990.
Oh, I love it.
What?
Being able to telephone from the middle of the river.
Oh, money is power. Oh. Delia, where are you?
She drowned in the bubble bath.
Well, wherever she isn't answering the phone. What do we do?
Well, for his sake, we'd better get back.
Yeah, I guess that's about it. No sense in starting trouble.
Excuse me, do you work here?
Yeah,
Do you know where Dr. Carter's houseboat is?
sure. It's usually tied up right down there. He seems to have it out now, though.
He will be coming back here, though. I mean, there's no place else that he would be docking.
Oh, I doubt it.
Okay, then if I wait right here, then I can't miss him, right?
Sure. Only thing is, he could be out all night.
Look, I'll wait here a week if I have to. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Ryan's Hope, only on SoapNet. Spend time with a family that shares your hopes.
Guess I'm just hung up on the Ryans, huh?
Another episode coming up next on SoapNet. It's Soap Talk Dance School.
I think it does make you feel a little nastier when you have a soap outfit on.
Emmy winner Kathleen Noon
You do want to learn how to salsa dance.
Oh, you bet I do.
learns her lesson. And Bernie Mac's Dee Dee Davis did her homework.
You go, girl!
Soap Talk, weeknights at 11, only on SoapNet.
When you want just the perfect thing to make the moment perfect, it helps to know the people who know diamonds. The Diamond Mom Band, just $99. At Zales, making moments last a lifetime.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Cheese and twisters are noisy. They so good. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You can hear 'em from here to Boise. Like they should. Crunch, crunch, crunch. They'll put your teeth to work. They so good. Crunch, crunch, crunch. While your eardrums go berserk.
New Cheez It Twisters. Get your own box.
It doesn't come from a store or grow old on a shelf. The technology that matters only comes direct from Dell. Just tell Dell about you and what you want from technology. Whether it's a PC or the gear to get more out of it, we'll make sure they fit your life and fit your budget even better. Because after 20 years, there's a reason Dell's the right way to buy. We only bring the right technology direct to you. Like this Dimension desktop with an Intel Pentium 4 processor. It's just $499 after mail-in rebate. And right now, pay no interest until April 2005 for well-qualified customers. If you want someone to walk you through everything in plain English, just call. Or point and click your way through easy online menus at Dell.com/TV. Either way, you're not just getting a PC. You're getting a Dell. And a smarter way you won't find in any store. Easy as Dell. Dell PCs use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
What if you could change your life in 30 minutes?
In 30 minutes, I learned to flirt again. In 30 minutes, I became my daughter's hero.
In 30 minutes, I changed the way I ate,
Felt.
looked.
Now there's a place called Curves, where for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, your dreams are our goals. When you're ready, call Curves and discover that common sense is the key to weight loss and that willpower can be borrowed from a friend.
In 30 minutes, I became a bigger woman in a smaller dress size.
Join Curves now with a friend and enjoy our 2-for-1 offer. Just call this number and discover the power to amaze yourself.
This month, an exclusive DirecTV Freeview presents Blues Traveler, captured live in a legendary performance at Red Rocks. Don't miss the rocking sounds of Blues Traveler every weekend this month and Memorial Day on Channel 103. And be sure to get their latest CD and DVD.
Well, hello there.
Did you see Finelli's column this afternoon?
No.
It is all about the orderlies' demonstration, and at the end is a wonderful statement from Frank about how the orderlies, along with everybody else at Riverside, are not only overworked, but underpaid.
Well, the councilman's just trying to score a couple easy political points, that's all.
Yes, but last spring he was all over Jack for undermining community confidence in the hospital.
You know, you are going to say that this is egomaniacal, but I'm inclined to take this very seriously. I mean, very personally.
What do you mean?
Do you think that Frank's attitude towards the hospital just might have something to do with his attitude towards me? Or to be more accurate, his attitude towards you and me?
Yeah, I think that's possible, yes.
Well, it sure isn't going to make Marshall's life any easier. He met with the orderlies this morning, and he managed to get things relatively smoothed over. Now they're going to pick up the afternoon papers. They're going to see that Councilman Ryan said they were right all along.
I wonder if he's in his office.
Why?
Because I am beginning to think that you're right. And that if that's true, I mean, if that's what Frank is doing, if he's letting personal grievances interfere with a professional situation, then I want to straighten him out now.
Jill, don't.
Why not?
Don't give him the satisfaction.
Oh, believe me, it won't be much satisfaction, I assure you. Not when I'm through. May I use your phone?
Well, obviously, I'm not going to say no. But I think it's less smart of you than usual, I'll tell you.
I wanted to go on record, Seneca, that if Frank is letting personal feelings interfere with a professional situation about an institution that I represent, then I want to get it straightened out, and I want to know which is operative here. No answer. Oh, well, I don't want to call him at Ryan's.
Let it go, huh? For a while, anyway. Look, Jill, you've managed to disengage yourself. To a degree, anyway. It seems to me like asking for trouble to stir things up again.
I want to disengage myself, but I'm not. Not yet, anyway.
If at first, et cetera, et cetera.
You know, there's one hopeful sign. I am starting to see Frank in a different light, from new angles that were never there before, at least not with me.
Little distance helps, huh?
Yeah, and among other things, I don't like him setting himself up as some critic of this hospital.
You're here.
And I intend to tell him so, in detail, when I see him.
Well, I certainly hope I'm around to hear that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ryan's Hope is next. Then catch up with the Coreys and the Hudsons on Another World, followed by Dynasty, only on SoapNet.
Friday on ABC, 2020's cameras take you inside an emotional television event. One teenage mother making the most important decision of her young life, choosing adoptive parents for her baby, and 5 couples all desperate for a child. What brings them together is an adoption unlike any you've ever seen. Heartbreaking, exhilarating, surprising. 5 couples, 1 teenager, and her baby's future. How will she choose? Don't miss this Barbara Walters 2020 special event, Friday at 10/9 Central on ABC.
Once you were dry. I made you juicy. You were weak. And I made you beefy. You were bland. I made you tasty. Lee and Parent, the Burger Booster.
How much damage can 2 girls do in a New York minute?
Step out of it.
Mary-Kate Olsen, Ashley Olsen, and Eugene Levy.
Cease and desist. Who's that cracker?
New York Minute, rated PG. Starts Friday, May 7th at a theater near you.
It's the JCPenney Saturday bonus sale with coupons worth an extra $10 or even $15 on top of huge savings store-wide. So clip your bonus coupons before someone else does.
It's all inside.
JCPenney. Doors open 8 a.m. Saturday.
The sunless tanning brand more women recommend to their friends? Neutrogena. Instant Bronze Sunless Tanner shows where it goes. So you see, it's not streaky or fake. It looks like a real back-from-the-beach tan. Would I recommend Neutrogena? I already have. Instant Bronze. Neutrogena.
Okay, wake him up. We're here.
Pat? Patrick, wake up, we're home.
Faith.
Check the windows. Make sure I close them, okay?
Yeah, I did. They're all locked.
Hey, you want the cooler? No, I got it. Oh, okay. It's 20 degrees warmer on shore.
Oh, how would you know? You slept the entire time.
Oh,
I'm so worried about you.
Hey, honey, what are you doing here?
I was out of my mind. Why didn't you call me? I didn't know where you were.
I did call. You weren't home.
No, wait. I called her. I talked to her. I told her where you were. I told her that you'd fallen asleep on us, and I told her we were going to let you sleep.
So what was I supposed to think? You're out on a houseboat, you're all alone, and you're asleep with her, and you didn't tell me, you didn't want me to know ahead of time.
I didn't know ahead of time, Dee.
Oh, she didn't plan this whole thing? Faith, what did you plan this whole thing with Bucky's help?
What whole thing?
Oh, running this romantic little cruise along the Hudson. What is it with you? What are you so desperate? Yeah, go find someone else's husband, okay?
All right, that's enough, Dee. And Bucky invited Faith and me out to the houseboat for a couple hours so we could unwind and discuss Angel's case. There's good news there. Did you hear?
Yes, I heard all about it. Okay, what I'm really concerned about right now, what I'm worried about is you've been spending all your days and days and days at the hospital, spending all that time. And the first chance you get to relax and unwind a little bit, what do? You go off with her. And the thing that's really unfair about the whole thing is that I'm scared of boats.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Don't you be so superior. I may not be rich and brave and educated, but at least I don't have to resort to kidnapping someone else's husband.
Oh, gosh, Dee. Hey, grab my hand, honey. Hey, honey, can you reach my hand?
Same time, same place.
SoapNet. Pure soap 24/7.
Delia, you all right?
You pushed me.
Hey, Dee, can you swim?
I could.
Look, come on, to the ladder, Dee. To the ladder. It's not
She's
far.
lucky she didn't hit her head.
Okay, look, I'll go to the boat and get a towel, okay?
Dee, you're right.
right in front of the ladder now.
My clothes are so heavy.
Grab my hand. Come on. Can you reach my hand?
Come on, who's the other? Give me the
Yeah,
other.
you got her.
Stay.
I'll be right there.
You really gave us a scare.
I swam out the river.
Bucky? Got the
Here,
towel?
here. Here, wrap this around you. Now, I think I got some dry clothes on
Don't
board.
do me any favors.
Look, I didn't mean to do it. I really didn't mean to.
You're dead.
Look, I didn't see what happened, but I'm sure Bucky didn't mean to push you.
He hit me with the cooler. I'm gonna get pneumonia. It's a terrible thing.
Why don't you change into something dry, really?
We go home now.
Yeah, of course.
Please go
Of course
home
we
now.
will, if that's what you want, honey.
Yes, that's what I want. I don't know how we're supposed to get home now.
I'll drive you.
No way. No way. We'll take the... Oh, I said the taxi.
Well, I could phone one, but they're so busy in the summer, we might have to wait an hour.
Okay, then I guess we don't have any choice, do we? Which way is your car?
That way. Oh, Dee. Watch your step.
Every lineup has a suspect. Every suspect has a motive. But this is not the usual lineup. And these are not your usual suspects.
I did it, Mom. Get rid of the body.
Witness the only primetime lineup to die for. Tonight, starting at 7. The new way to watch soaps is only on SoapNet. They look just like any other family, but look a little closer. SoapNet's dysfunctional family night.
Woman who doesn't even want to see her own baby? What kind of a monster are you?
You were trying to con your own mother and father.
When are you bringing them back?
What's the matter, Abby? Afraid I'll steal them?
Every Saturday starting at 7 on SoapNet. If it's not one thing, it's your mother.
Introducing Kenmore refrigerators with pure ultimate water filtration. No one else has it. A built-in pure water filter gives you bottled water quality through the door. And that includes ice, too. In short, Kenmore brings your family a better drink of water. So come in today and ask about Kenmore with Pure. Kenmore, ideas for the good life. Only at Sears.
You've never eaten yogurt like this before. Eat Light and Fit, be Light and Fit. And drink Light and Fit smoothie when you're on the go with 80 delicious calories.
I'd heard about Avlamil, that it was safe and natural.
Introducing Avlamil, the non-prescription once-daily supplement made just for women.
So I tried it. That's when I started feeling intimate again.
The ingredients in Avlamil have been shown to enhance libido and help maintain hormonal balance.
I had desire, energy. I had passion.
This is how I really am. I'm back to being me.
Now you can receive a free 30-day sample cycle. Just call or go online today. At some point in their lives, many women experience a decrease in libido due to stress, childbirth, menopause, or medications. Today, women of all ages are discovering Avlamil, the gentle, non-prescription once-daily supplement made just for women. The ingredients in Avlamil have been shown to enhance libido, maintain hormonal balance, and promote a healthier, more energetic love life. Now, You can receive a free 30-day sample cycle. Free samples are only available for a short time, so call or go online today.
Ma? What are you doing up here? You all right?
Yes, dear. I'm just tired. That's all. Your father announced that we were taking the evening off, so he sent me on upstairs by myself.
I can't say that I wasn't glad to hear it. Oh, we're all tired. Ryan went sound asleep in about 3 seconds, holding the toy rooster that Tom gave her.
Ah, in honor of his rooster, Billy, huh? That gets served up for Sunday dinner by mistake.
The very one. Listen, I'm sorry if Brian made a fuss last night and kept everyone awake.
Oh, no, dear. She didn't make a fuss. She was just hungry. She was letting us know about it, that's all.
Even so, she did make an awful noise. And it isn't fair to go inflicting that on everyone. So, I've been thinking I should look around for a place of my own.
Oh, that's it, eh?
You know I'm right.
Darling, I've been kept awake by the 5 of you, by Kathleen's pair, by little John. It's no terrible shock to be awake for a couple of minutes in the middle of the night for Ryan. But, on the other hand, if you're feeling you want a place of your own, well, that's something else again.
Straight to the heart of the matter.
Well, I wasn't born smart, but I've learned a few things since.
It's time to make plans, that's all.
What kind of plans do you have in mind?
Something suitable for a single lady with a baby. Place not too far from the office that I can afford. Doesn't have to be big.
Well, that sounds to me like you're describing what you have here. I mean, it's certainly close to the office, and it's not big, and the rates are reasonable.
Ma, I can't. I'm not going to be like Delia and unload extra work on you.
Oh, there's no way in the world or under the sun that you could be like Delia.
More than that, I need to get out on my own. Make a new beginning.
The divorce isn't even through the courts. The annulment hasn't been granted.
But it's over, and I have to accept that and act on it. It seems to me now, the faster I act, the better.
I wish you didn't feel that you needed to feel that way.
So do I. But that's the way it is. I need to get my own apartment. I'm not a little girl anymore. And the way things are, it's time.
Well, I guess I can't put obstacles in your path, can I?
I was thinking of talking to Jill about sharing help. I know if Ryan and Edmund could be left together.
Well, that sounds very sensible to you.
Thank you for not saying that I'm always welcome here.
Do I have to say that?
No. But I can't go on being a child in my parents' home any longer. I'm a mother with a baby of my own to raise.
Well, I'll ask around the neighborhood tomorrow. Maybe I'll hear of something.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I'm trying so hard to put this whole awful business behind me, and that'd help.
You're having a hard time right now, but you're being a brave girl about it.
Very brave. Very brave.
Well, now, at least we know things that can only get better. Anything I can do for you, sweetheart?
Duh. As a matter of fact, there is.
Well, just name it.
Well, there won't be any annulment. Unless Jack can get 2 witnesses who'll testify that he didn't want children before we were married. He says that you heard him say something to that effect. And he wants you to give him a deposition. I promised him that you would.
Is that what you want?
Yes, please. As quickly as possible.
Well, now, I'll remember it any way you want me to. Or conveniently forget.
I want the divorce to go through. I want the annulment to go through. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. He's been trying to convince me for a long time, and he succeeded.
Well, you know my feelings on the subject.
I want it over fast. He can have his Martha McKees or anything else he can catch. And I'll be free to start building a new life for myself and my baby. Without him.
Okay. I'll write it up first thing in the morning.
don't care what you say, Bucky. I know you did it on purpose, and I don't think it's funny.
Dee, honest.
Oh, nothing like a good laugh on Delia's expense. I know you're laughing.
Come on, honey. Look, I knew it wouldn't seem funny to you.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I mean,
you know,
to
maybe I should push you into a dirty, smelly river, and then you tell me if it's funny.
Dee, truly, it was just one of those unfortunate things that happened.
Oh, yeah. The three of you are alone on that houseboat without me, and it's just one of those things that happen. Now, he was exhausted. He should have been home.
Dee, I tried to phone you, and you were out.
You know what's wrong with you? I think you're a little bit too nice and considerate of other people. You don't want to take advantage of other people, so you don't want to hurt them, right?
Oh, come on, Dee. We just thought a little relaxation.
Relaxing? You think taking him to the middle of the Hudson River on that houseboat is relaxing while I was at home and I was half sick and I was frantic?
I'm sorry if you were worried.
All these people are supposedly so worried about you. Well, why didn't they bring you home? Could have had a hot tub ready for you and nice clean pajamas, and I would have put you in bed and served you dinner and looked after you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I find that picture a little hard to believe. I didn't say that.
Oh. Well, there might be a couple of things that you might find hard to believe. You know, there are lots of ways I can make Pat relax. Would anyone like to hear about them?
No, thanks, Dee. That won't be necessary.
Look, honey, no one meant to knock you in the water.
Bucky meant to knock me in the water. You see, you don't see the other side of people.
I don't think I'm quite that innocent.
I think you are. You know, there's this, young little nurse, and she waits for you in the emergency room, and she gets flip-flops every time she sees you, so she waits out at the ER entrance because she knows you're going to be coming and going. Now, you know that.
You're exaggerating again.
No, I don't think I am exaggerating at all. You know, she just keeps on chasing after my husband. She's trying to get her hands on him. So finally, one day I said to her, you know, if you're so desperate to get your own husband, go find your own because Patty is mine.
One time, she stopped me and asked me about little John when he was staying in the hospital. It was nothing.
Guys never notice things like that. Girls do, though, don't they, Faith?
Oh, yeah, you bet.
You know, I just think that husband chasing is just the lowest of the low. Don't you think so, Faith?
Is that a cop?
Yeah, I think. You know, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if there was some kind of law against husband stealing? Then someone could go over to a policeman and say, that woman is stealing my husband. She is a common and a petty thief.
Oh, I'm very much in favor of bad girls being locked up, Delia.
I think that husband stealing is a very wicked and evil and sinful thing to do.
All right, we really don't have to go on with this, do we, Dee? I mean, nobody is disagreeing with you.
I think that, that young nurse, I think she would disagree with me. I don't think she understands. I mean, why does she feel she has to look after my husband and my baby? I mean, if she wants to look after people, there's a whole hospital. And if she's just looking for a pair of pants, there's a whole city. I don't know why she just can't leave looking after my husband to me. Because I think I'd do it real good.
You're watching Ryan's Hope.
Bay City picnics always come with a side of jealousy. Watch Another World next.
On SoapNet.
Tonight on SoapNet. The proposal.
Mary,
Yes, yes! The ultimatum.
I want Greenlee by your side. Co-CEO with equal power.
It's always about Greenlee, what Greenlee wants. So choose. It's Greenlee or me.
And the decision that will change everything. Watch All My Children tonight at 8, only on SoapNet.
Introducing Zatarain's Ready to Serve. Authentic New Orleans dishes that go from pantry to plate in just 60 seconds. Looks like love at first bite. Jazz it up with Zatarain's Ready to Serve.
Zatarain's. Watch as this cut is being protected invisibly by Liquid Bandage from Band-Aid brand. Its Dermabond Hospital technology forms a waterproof, germ-proof seal, so you heal fast with one application.
Come on, Dad!
Hey, wait up! Band-Aid Liquid Bandage. Heal better.
Who else but Kohl's would give you a reward just for shopping? You'll get a $10 reward for every $50 you spend at Kohl's this Thursday through Saturday. On top of that, get great sale prices in every department throughout the store. At Kohl's Spring Reward Sale this Thursday through Saturday.
Are you at risk for DVT, a blood clot in your legs? If illness or surgery has you off your feet, you may be. In most cases, DVT can be prevented. Ask your doctor and call for a free risk awareness kit.
I know what I like. I like movies, among other things.
Sure, I'll watch the occasional chick flick, but I can't resist a good action movie either. For me, it's about choices. That's why I have Stars from DirecTV. There's always a great movie on anytime I want, no matter what kind of mood I'm in. I like movies, so of course, I have Stars.
Stars is just one of 12 distinct channels in the Stars Super PAC. Call 1-800-DIRECTV and ask for Stars, or visit directtv.com today.
I just got my DirecTV DVR with TiVo. It rocks.
Oh, I love this machine.
I'm hooked.
It's awesome.
It does it all.
With my DVR,
I can record
Trading Spaces.
practice
with one click for the entire season.
With a season pass, I don't miss one show ever.
Oh, and you can pause live TV and walk the dog.
Come back and continue watching where I left off.
It's a real gift.
I can't tell you, it has changed my life. It's TV on my schedule. It's that simple.
DirecTV DVR. Call 1-866-GET-A-DVR for this special offer.
You know, after all the months of hoping that Mary would somehow free herself of that man, I don't mind telling you right now, I feel terrible about it.
Stop fretting, sweetheart. Come to bed.
Yeah, all right, I will. It's fearful. How badly that girl's hurt, and we can't do anything about it.
And I thought of suggesting her to visit my sister Maura in Limerick. But I don't think she would. The baby's too little.
Maybe she could go out and see Kathleen, huh? Maybe?
Oh, yes. And sit around in the evenings and watch Art be the perfect husband and father. Use your head, darling.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm afraid she's just going to have to get through this somehow. You notice she never even mentions Jack's name. When she has to refer to him, it's he or him or his.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's going to be an annulment. There's some comfort in that.
There'd be a lot of comfort in it. If it wasn't such a terrible mistake for Mary and Jack and the baby.
Mistake? Come on, I know the girl is hurting something fearful, but after walking in on him and finding him and Miss Martha McKee just after getting out of bed.
John, I'm as upset and as outraged at Jack's behavior as you are, but I'm not going to take that as the whole matter. I mean, there are other things to be taken into account.
You're still sticking up for him, huh?
I just think there are some people that are meant for each other beyond life itself, and I think that's true of Mary and Jack Finelli. I just find myself hoping and praying that they find some way back together again. I just wonder if Delia knew something about Martha McKee and Jack when she came back here and told Mary how poorly Jack was looking and got her to go down there and see for herself.
Who knows? I don't think it would have made any difference. I'd rather Mary found out sooner than later. He's that kind of a man.
Oh, he's not that kind of a man, John.
Darling, what on earth does the man have to do to convince you? I mean, he brings one woman to the christening party. He hops into the sack with another one.
I'm
Come
not
on.
going to argue with you. We're not in agreement on this matter, and that's a fact. But it's not the first time in our lives that we haven't seen eye to eye on anything. Now, come on. Now, stop pacing. Come on to bed. What's needed here is sleep.
Yeah, you're right. Sleep would do us the world of good.
I hope Patrick's getting some rest.
Well, I don't know if I told you, I had a kind of a hopeful talk with Bob about Pat's situation. According to him, if little Angel gets better without any problems, Alicia's not going to press charges against Pat.
I didn't think there was any question about Angel's recovery. I mean, he did turn the corner.
Apparently, there's a possibility there may be some after effects.
After effects? What kind of after effects?
Bob didn't say, and I'm not sure he knows.
Well, that's a very unsettling thought indeed. I mean, not only for little Angel, but for Patrick, of course.
It's just a possibility. According to Bob, that little boy has a chance for a complete recovery. Good chance.
Well, then that's the hope I'm going to hold in the forefront of my mind. I'm not going to think of anything else. We've done everything we can,
And worrying won't help.
Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Well, that's better.
As a matter of fact, I'm feeling very agreeable.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing. When I first saw you, back in the spring of 1944, coming out of that kitchen with your hair flying and wiping your hands on your apron, I thought, there is a face I could look at for the rest of my life and never get tired of seeing it.
Oh, is that what you thought?
That's exactly what I thought. And it's just astonishing how right I was. And that you haven't changed.
Well, I thought you were daft then, the way you looked at me. I still think you're daft. But I love you, John. And I'm glad your eyes are failing you.
Well, no. Fortunately, the rest of me is intact.
Fortunately.
You're still the most beautiful girl I ever saw in my life. And I don't want any arguments.
Oh, who's arguing? Come down.
That's better. You know, I tell you, no matter what happens with the children, in the end, it's still you and me together. So it's fortunate that we still get along.
I'd say we get along very well.
Another World is next. Then don't miss the backstabbing and mudslinging on Dynasty, followed by Knots Landing, only on SoapNet.
Shocking news rocks Another World. The fight is on.
You have more exes than Warren Beatty.
You are impossible. An explosive breakup.
There's nothing I can do. I am leaving, Jake.
A wild confession.
You did this to get back at me. No, I did this to win you.
Get the pulse on Bay City. Another World is next, only on SoapNet.
Crystal Carey, sincere mom or shameless flirt. Get the full story on All My Children tonight on SoapNet.
Mrs. Carrington, I love you.
The family that had everything they ever wanted is about to receive something they never expected.
God, that's my mother. What's she doing here?
You were the first wife, and you're the mother of his children, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
The incomparable Joan Collins as the original Mrs. Carrington.
Damn it. Twice in one day from both wives. Now that's enough. Should we drink to that?
Alexis returns to Dynasty as part of Dysfunctional Family Night, Saturday at 10 on SoapNet.
I'm Jennifer Randolph, and I'm with Court TV, and I'm hiring. I'm looking for people who want to come in and make things happen. Our goal is to create a work environment where people want to beat down the doors and come and work for us.
Monster. Today's the day.
Introducing All-in-One from Dexatrim. It's a high-protein energy bar. It's a nutritious diet bar with green tea and just one net carb. Best of all, it's delicious. New Dexatrim All-in-One. It's all you want in one net carb.
Allergies leave you ultra-sensitive? The softest tissue is Kleenex Ultra Soft. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues.
What's so great about Ziploc freezer bags? Tired of throwing away freezer-burned food? The Ziploc freezer bag with the extra thick freeze guard seal helps keep freshness in and freezer burn out. Ziploc freezer bags, redesigned with you in mind.
I know you were cold and wet. And nobody likes getting dunked. And certainly it's understandable that you were upset that I went out to that houseboat with Faith and Bucky without telling you. But Dee, that still gave you no right to talk to Faith the way you did on the way home. And that business about the nurse in ER, a husband stealer, that's about as subtle as getting hit in the head with a brick. And Faith doesn't deserve that. She hasn't been anything but a good friend to me. I don't want you to do that again, Delia. It's one thing being upset. It's a whole other thing taking it out on other people. However, it's over, and we should probably just forget about it and get some sleep now. Things will seem a lot better in the morning. Good night. Dee. Honey, I'm sorry I got so mad, but I really think you were overreacting.
It's not because you're mad at me. You had every right to be mad at me.
And what is it? It couldn't be because I went out to the houseboat with Faith. The only thing we had in mind was to get away for a little while, maybe go over some case histories. Except that I was so beat I fell asleep. Dee. Come on, honey, tell me what it is.
Oh, Patty.
Stop crying.
Can't stop crying. I'm too miserable.
Miserable why?
Because I made a fool of myself in front of Bucky and Faith. I shouldn't have gone running after you. I shouldn't have done it.
Well, it would have been better if you hadn't.
Yeah, I did. And I had to say all those awful, stupid, and jealous things in front of them. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know I'm not saying the right things, but I can't help it. I just get so angry and so hurt.
I never intended to hurt you.
No, I know you didn't. It's just that, I feel awful. I feel awful about myself, and I say awful things to other people, and I know they're not trying to hurt me, but I think that they are.
I wish you'd been home when I called. Then none of this would have happened.
Yeah, but I wasn't. So I go and I say mean things to Bucky and Faith. They're gonna forgive me?
Of course they will.
Are you gonna forgive me?
Sure. Oh, come on, honey. I don't want you crying.
Just, I guess I get so crazy sometimes. It's just because I love you so much that I do all these awful things. I'm just afraid that you're not gonna love me the same way.
I love you.
I love you. Having you love me is the only thing that I've ever wanted. It's everything to me.
Oh, you know I love you, Delia.
I love you so much. You wanna know how much I love you?
I got a pretty good idea already.
Not when you scold me, though. I felt like I was gonna die.
That's over now.
Can we really make up? Really?
Sure.
Good. Because I just want to be so good to you. I want to make up for all the awful things that I've done.
Okay, shh. No more of that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we're making up. I didn't want to be miserable tonight.
We wouldn't want that, would we?